planning to doing IELTS also.
All right, that's great. So where are you basically from?
I'm from Chandigarh, right?
Okay, that's fine.
Chandigarh.
That's great. Now, Prachi, your turn. Kindly introduce yourself.
Ma'am, myself Prachi. I am from Khanna and I
Mhm.
did my BCom honors from Khanna. And
Mhm.
now I want to do IELTS and go to Canada for my post graduation.
All right, that's fine. That's good.
So
Okay,
I'll be
let's
now.
giving you the basic orientation. Like we are going to discuss the question types and all.
Until
Until then, I am going to mute you both. Whenever you have a query, you can unmute yourself and can ask the question. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Let me share my screen. Is it visible to both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's get started then. So we are talking about uh, academic reading. You both are academic candidate. So we're going to have the orientation, the question types. We're going to go through the strategies, how to implement them with the help of examples. And if time allows, then time management strategies and some practice. All right. So if I talk about the academic reading, it is divided into three parts. As you know, that there are three passages. Passage one, then there is an article which you need to read, and then there is a set of questions basically comprises of 13 to 14 questions, and afterwards you can move on to the next passage. You can read the article over there again, you need to answer the questions, then third passage and all. But here at this point I would like to clear that all the passages are not of the same complexity level. The toughness level, the difficulty level of all the passages is not the same. Fine. It is like any of the passage is going to be easy, one of the passage is going to be average, and one of the passages is going to be difficult. So you need to first of all understand that which one you're finding the most easiest one, and you need to proceed with that only. May I know that do you face any sort of problem in managing your time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Managing.
Always.
ma'am.
All right. So the thing is that first of all, whenever you're starting your reading module, you're starting attempting the reading module, you need to actually find out that which of the passage, according to you, is the easiest one, and that can be done by determining three things. All right. The first thing is that you need to go through the topics of all three passages, because that is going to give you a clear idea that which type of information you're going to find out in this particular passage. So maybe I find history interesting, but you don't have the interest in history, you are interested in science most, right? So that can be a problematic zone, because I don't have the interest in that particular topic, and to read the article based on that will be a little difficult or a little trickier for me. Fine. Am I right or not?
Yes, ma'am. You're right.
Right. So you know
Yes,
that
ma'am.
the IELTS reading comprises of the articles of different different topics, like historical. It could be artistic, related to arts. It could be related to psychological things, playing, or scientific. It could be related to planets or something else. So there are different types of topics. You need to first of all determine by going through the topics, the titles, that which one you're finding the most interesting. Then second thing you're going to look at is the wording, the language they have used in the passages. All right. So what you need to do is, after reading the topic of the particular passage, you need to go through at least 2 3 sentences of that topic or that particular passage, so that you can determine that which of the passage is written in the simplest language. Fine. Whatever you're finding easiest one, you can you can proceed with that. Fine. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And the last thing you can actually determine, once you have the proficiency at the question types now, you can also proceed with that. Like if I have the proficiency in attempting fill-ups, and MCQs, let's say, and I can find that one of the article is having this type of question type. So I can consider, or it can also determine that which of the passage I am going to solve at the first place. All right, am I clear till now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Right? So every passage is not going to be that difficult. Yeah, every passage is not going to be difficult. So you need to find out, first of all, matching to your particular interest level and the language which you are finding easier. You are going to decide that which of the essay is easier, which is average, and which one is difficult. And in the similar manner, you're going to proceed further. So there's no sequence like कई लोग कहते हैं कि this one is easier, this one is average, this one is going to be the difficult one. This is not the case. It can be like this one, the passage 2 is easier one, passage 1 is difficult, and so. If you're not going to define these, अगर आप ये नहीं करते हो, which I have just guided you, then what happens? Then what happens is, if you're going to start it according to the sequence they have given, maybe ये difficult one है and you started with this one, so you end up by losing a lot of time just in covering these questions. So it actually affects your time management skills. Fine. You always have to start with the one with the passage which you find easier. Yes, Divya, you want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
actually what happens last
Mm-hmm.
जो reading होती है third तक,
Mm-hmm.
उस टाइम में ना इतना ज्यादा प्रेशर हो जाता है टाइम का और बहुत ज्यादा फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो जाती है because it's really hard to find answers.
All right. At this point of time, I would
Yes,
like to ask you
yeah,
both. I would like to ask you both
okay.
whether you like.
फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस था आइलेट्स का।
All right.
इससे पहले मैंने नहीं ना ही किसी से कोई सेंटर से मैंने कोई भी नॉलेज ली है,
Mm-hmm.
तो बहुत अच्छा था। समझ लगी मुझे हर एक टॉपिक को, आपने बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से करवाया।
Alright. तो ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे आपको ऐसा तो नहीं लगा कि आपको कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है या समथिंग? क्योंकि मोस्टली हमारी जनरली प्रॉब्लम
नो
यही
नो
होती है,
नो
होता ना माइंड में कि फिजिकल क्लास में हम कंफर्टेबल होते हैं टीचर सामने हो, लेकिन ऑनलाइन पे हमें थोड़ा डाउट होता है कि पता नहीं हमें समझ में आएगा या नहीं आएगा, कैसे करवाएंगे कैसे नहीं। तो इट वाज
ऐसी प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं आई, समझ लगा अच्छी तरह से, बहुत समझ लगा।
गुड।
It was absolutely fine. I enjoyed the whole session and
Great.
you teach everything in very detail. Thank you
Great.
so much, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback.
So I really loved taking this session. So I am perfect with your teaching. I'm cool with your teaching.
All right.
You're a nice teacher, actually.
Thank you so much.